Well, it's the biggest agriculture story of the week. The Trump administration is handing out $12 billion to American farmers. Now, most of that money will go to row crop producers, farmers who grow corn, soybeans, and other major field crops. The U.S. Department of Agriculture says that these one-time bridge payments are designed to help offset trade disruptions and rising input costs. And it's why I talked with Phil Four, a farmer in Taylor Ridge, who shares his thoughts on the payments and if he thinks it'll help farmers during a tough economic year. Okay, Phil, so this aid has been in the works for months now. What are your initial thoughts on this announcement?
Farmers are caught in a really tough position. No one wants to rely on a government subsidy check, or call it what you will, a bridge payment. It puts us in a bad spot. Obviously, our markets have been distorted due to government policy, tariff policy, and it's been detrimental to us. No one wants to really accept a government check. We'd rather see market access, increased demand for our products, increased export demand, increased demand through things like renewable fuels, which have been very helpful in the last few years. But I think this so-called bridge payment is going to help a lot of people perhaps secure their loans to continue farming next year. So it's almost a necessity for quite a few people.
Right now, there's not a lot of details on the amount of money or just how this is all going to operate. But do you think that it's going to help farmers no matter what, or are there concerns that it's not going to be enough to really get them through to the next year?
That's a tough question. Markets are down significantly in some areas. We've had a huge supply. We've been very good at growing back-to-back very large crops, and that's hurt us. But watching our export demand walk away to other countries, we've lost a lot of soybean export to Brazil and Argentina. It doesn't look like that's going to come back overnight. We've lost the bulk of that export business that we used to sell to China as far as soybeans, and it's really hurt us.
Obviously, some of this money is in response to tariffs and the tariff negotiations. Do you think that this is hurting farmers so much right now that there's not a point of return, or do you have hope that some of these things will get worked out in the future and it will bring you more markets then?
I try to be optimistic. I want to believe that they're going to work out a trade deal, a trade package, and that long term it's going to be beneficial to us. This payment, I hope it bridges a gap. I hope it gets us into the next marketing year when we can see some of these trade plans, or hopefully an end to the trade war and actually some beneficial trade policy that's going to help us. The flip side of this is we've had a lot of inflation. We've had a lot of imported fertilizers, herbicides that have had tariffs placed on them, specifically by U.S. agribusinesses. And we've had an administration that has enabled that, and past administrations that have enabled that. And it actually has increased our cost of production quite a bit. And that's the other side of this that people really aren't addressing or looking at. High input prices have really accelerated and hurt quite a few farmers. You feel like you're taking in quite a bit of income, but it's all going out the other side with input costs. So that's the other side that's really hurting us right now as well.
Thank you, Phil, for talking with us today, and we wish you luck throughout the winter. Well, that funding will be distributed through the USDA's Farm Service Agency, and farmers can expect those payments to be released by February 28th. Now, if you're a farmer in the area, you have less than a week until December 19th to make sure that your 2025 acreage report with the USDA's Farm Service Agency is accurate. That's the data that they'll use to distribute those payments.